It's a version of someone that could see the future and was just really upset with the results. My name is Sather. I'm a principal visual designer. I work on a central R&D group that hops on to various unreleased R&D titles and help them stand up what the foundational user interface and look and design of the client of the game and in-game interface. Basically things that tell you where to go and what hit you and that you're gonna die. It turned out I liked drawing creatures and faces and started to develop my own way of making that look on a 2D surface. And then it obviously just wasn't enough for me. So I started taking to just wood carving and whittling. I started looking into what I could do to push that further, stepping into different types of clay, form my style more with sculpting. And that I naturally had to see it in different colors. And that led me to stumbling into mold making and casting. It's not just candles, there's resin, sculptures, there's hand-built, hand-painted signage and things made out of wood, lighting, like that big bomb up above. They're all similar outputs. Melting pewter to make something out of an alloy metal uses the same method as making a candle. It's just something's way hotter than the other. I take a very freehand approach to how I make stuff, which is generally, I don't often go into what I'm making with what I want to make. It's the same way I approach drawing and I think a lot of things in life where I get going and I start to figure out what that means to me as I make it. There's always some little bit of me or my son or my wife or a certain feeling I'm going through that ends up outputted into a sculpture or a creature I've made, depending on the time or the place I'm at or what's bringing me joy or frustration or anything in between. Like those things they show up. It's a good healthy output to pour those things in there. And it becomes a thing that's essentially, casting clay at that point, this piece of history or piece of what I was thinking at the time that shows up as this not living being, but alive enough. The work that I do at Riot and the people I've worked with have absolutely influenced the stuff that I do now, because I wouldn't have even looked at sculpting at the level that I do had I not worked with concept artists that help open my eyes to what's possible, as well as just learning from people that work in 3D and lighting and environments. The way that they approach solving their problems has helped me learn how to create those things in my own medium of choice. The best part about the work that I do is that it trees into so many different things that I'll never grow tired of trying a different output for, because there's just so many ways to apply it to things that I like in the world that I want to make my own version of. So I'm going to keep doing this in some form because it's just so damn gratifying.